Hey everybody, it's Kyla Live, and today I'm going to do a video about the big question. Can I really get pregnant naturally with stage 4 endometriosis? Absolutely. Hey everybody, it's Kyla Live, and I am just that Endo girl living beyond my pain. And today I actually wanted to address that big question in the sky that every Endo girl has, and it's, can I get pregnant naturally with endometriosis? So the answer is yes. However, there are a lot of factors with endometriosis that are just different for every woman. And that is why endometriosis is so complex, because it looks different for every single woman. So for myself, I have stage 4 endometriosis, and yes, I was able to get pregnant naturally with stage 4 endometriosis. But there's a couple things that I want to address before I go into how I actually conceived and the steps that I took to make sure that that was possible. So this is what this video is about. It's about actually really diving into what exactly is happening in our bodies that causes us to have infertility, and then also really demystifying the fact that it's not just women with endometriosis that has issues getting pregnant. So this may help you if you don't have endometriosis. Okay, so first things first, according to WebMD, about 50% of women actually experience a miscarriage. Now, this is beyond women with endometriosis or any other issue with your uterus that you may have or that some women may have. This can happen to women who are completely healthy and have amazing uteruses. So this is not something that is a factor just for endo girls. This is a factor for women, period. Unfortunately, this is something that we as women don't share naturally, because sometimes we become very shameful about it, and I can say that for myself. But I will say that before you start to think like, oh my goodness, this happened to me, or this could happen to me, or, you know, if this happens to me, then clearly it's not meant for me to have kids. That is not a sign that you're not meant to have kids. But you can still try. You can still have a baby. You can still move past that point in your life. So just keep pushing. That's number one. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, we can talk about endometriosis and infertility. So when it comes to women with endometriosis, about 40% of us have issues conceiving a child. Now, this is due to a lot of different factors, and I found this video that really kind of broke it down to me the best way. So I'll leave the video down below, but I'll kind of do a couple of cliff notes on what she said. Endometriosis can cause us to have cysts in our ovaries. Now, cysts in our ovaries can affect the quality of our eggs, and that is a true issue. If our quality of our egg is not good, no matter how much sperm comes down that tube, it's not going to have a higher opportunity to become fertilized. So yes, cyst becomes an issue. From personal experience though, I have cysts, and I was able to get pregnant. I don't have cysts everywhere. So that means that just because you go to a doctor and they say that you have a cyst, it's not the end result. It doesn't mean that you can't get pregnant past that cyst. It just means that, okay, that's an obstacle that I have to get past. Number two, endometriosis can get into our tubes, which is the tube that the sperm travels through to get to the egg. So if endometriosis is in that tube, there's a couple of factors that can happen there. One, it's blocking the sperm to getting to the egg. Number two, if you have adhesions to your tube, which is like keeping your tube from flowing naturally, that could keep the mobility down, which causes issues for that sperm getting to that egg. And number three, endometriosis can just be blocking the sperm from getting to the egg to fertilize that egg. So endometriosis might just be a speed bump. It might just be a blockage. It could be something that's like holding it back. Depending on where your endometriosis is growing, it might be an issue with the tube, which is reasons why we can't get to our egg. Number three that she said was that it's the health of our pelvic area. So endometriosis spores from cysts can make it a toxic environment for the sperm and the egg, which can cause us to have infertility issues. All right, so those are the top 3 things that can cause women with endometriosis issues with conceiving. You can have issues with your cyst. You can have issues with endometriosis blocking your tubes, or you can have issues with your endometriosis becoming toxic for both the egg and the sperm and not creating a healthy environment for them to actually produce the way they should. Now, these are all things that are factors, but are not final answers. One, that's the main reason why they always say they want women, when they first find out that they have endometriosis, to conceive as soon as possible, because things change drastically. So I can go in for a laparoscopy one day and they can clean me out, and the next day, you know, now I have endo growing in a different way. But there are things that you can do proactively to make sure that you're in a good space for fertility. And then 2, you just have to keep the faith. You have to understand that just because you might see a cyst on one side doesn't mean that there's a cyst on another side. And just because you might have adhesions on one side doesn't mean that there's adhesions on the other side. Which is the amazing thing about Mother Nature, because she made sure that we had 2 opportunities to make this thing happen. So I just want to make sure that you understand that 1, yes, you can get pregnant naturally with endometriosis. 2, some women may need help. And 3, I am a stage 4 endometriosis girl who got pregnant naturally. So you can too. All right, so next video, I'm going to talk about exactly what I did and what I'm doing to kind of keep myself in a healthy place. This is not a manuscript. Let me say that again. This is not a manuscript. This is what I did. And the reason why I say that is because endo looks different on every woman. There's a lot of different factors with it. I'll share my journey with you, but just know that you're going to have to figure out what works best for you. All right, guys, until next video, peace. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. And I'm probably going to have on the same outfit next video. Don't judge.